Hello my yogis of YouTube, how are you doing today? Welcome in today's video. Today we are going to work on our Pincha, or also called forearm stand. It's not an easy pose, but we are going to warm up into the body, creating some shapes that might help you in achieving a stable and strong forearm stand. You do need a wall. We are going to do some shoulder warm-ups against a wall, and other than that you just need your mat and yourself. If you like yoga and you like flowing with me, I highly suggest you hit that subscribe button. That way you don't miss out on any of the upcoming classes. I am here for you every Sunday, and of course I would love to hear from you in the comment box below this video. Now, without any further ado, let's get to the wall first. Okay, let's start by our walls with our left arm. So simply bring your left arm in front of your body and lean into it against the wall, facing the wall. It's the opening stretch for the back of the shoulder, bringing the shoulder blades to rotate open. And just breathe, feeling a nice gentle stretch. And then exhale, flip it over. So this time place your arm behind you against the wall. Keep your shoulder against the wall. So my arm is behind me. My arm is behind me in a 90-degree angle, and just rotate your body open. Lean into it. And after a while, if you do this more often, you'll notice that you can really open your body all the way. It takes time and practice to get there. If you were to hold this posture for a longer time also, you will also notice that you can rotate open more. Beautiful. Inhale. Come back. And let's switch sides. So this time placing the right arm in front and simply leaning your body weight into it. Just a couple of breaths here to open into the shoulder griddle. Inhale, come back up, and then straighten that arm in a 90-degree angle and turn your body open away from the wall. Beautiful. Exhale, roll your body back. Place your hands higher. Take a little step back from the wall, just a little bit, not too far. Reach your hands up high, and then bring your forehead. If you notice that you don't feel enough stretch, you can walk your feet back just a little bit more. And we're not looking to open up into the chest too much, but just the shoulders, so you can go here. But if you would like a bit more, you can always sink your chest towards the wall. Opening into the shoulders. If you want a bit more still, you can make a prayer with your hands. And breathe. Inhale, bring it back up. Now step your feet away from the wall just a little bit more. You're gonna need quite a bit of space, but you can always adjust if you need more or less. You can feel that in your body. And now just place your hands as if you were gonna do some push-ups, because we are gonna do some push-ups. Against the wall is more gentle. So this way, the further you walk your feet away, the more you actually lean your weight into it, the harder it gets. So just give me a couple of push-ups here. You can also adjust your hands on the wall if you need to, higher or lower. Just almost bringing your nose to touch. Push up, back up. closer to the wall, back up. And this is quite gentle. We are not aiming to create a lot of strength in our arms, but we are building heat. And if you are going to do Pincha, you will create a lot of strength in your arms, so don't worry about that. Just make sure you activate your core. Give me 2 more. 1 more. And that's it. Now let's go to our mats. Come into an easy cross-legged position. And bring your arms in front of you into prayer and touch your elbows together. Now just doing this shortly doesn't feel like a lot, but if you hold this, it can get quite intense. So just hold this here for a while to really warm up, build some heat into the shoulders, into the arms. And then push it up and down. Up, try and keep the elbows together as much as you can, and down, up, really engaging the core also, and down, up, and down. One more time, up, and down. Beautiful. Give me some movement in the shoulders. Beautiful. Now come into a plank position. So really pressing the floor away with your hands, tucking the tailbone under, and then just bring it to a side plank and back, switching sides and back to the left and to the right, 2 to the left and to the right, 3 to the left and to the right, 4, let's do 1 more, to the left and to the right, 5. Now keep it here, come down onto the forearms and back up. And back down to the forearms for 2, back up, down for 3, up, switch sides, down, up, down for 5, 1 more, down and up. Bring your knees down and come onto your knees. For our next, we're going to start to really work into the Pincha posture. Come onto hands and knees, curl your back toes under into a downward facing dog. Then bring your forearms down. Walk your feet in as far as you can to bring the hips over your shoulders, step it back, lift the forearms. Bring your forearms down. Step the feet forward as much as you can and back, lift the forearms. Put them down, step the feet in and back, lift the forearms, the elbows. 1 more time, down, step it in and back and lift the elbows. Come onto your knees. And what do you say? Are you ready to work into your forearm stand, your Pincha? Alright, let's do this thing. So you can practice this at your own pace, but I will give you some tips to get into it and to find the perfect alignment in the elbows. I already did a video on how to do a headstand, and there I will go a little bit deeper into alignment, because headstand is actually the step that comes before forearm stand. So when you're at this video, I kind of assume you already have sort of a headstand going on, or at least you know where your arms are going, you know what you're supposed to be doing. So I won't go super deep into this. If you want more of an explanation, make sure to check that video. I will place it somewhere up here. For now, let's do this thing. So, I'm still working on Pincha myself, so I'm sorry if it's not perfect, but we're in this together, right? So bring your forearms down and just grab the opposite elbows. This is the distance that you want your forearms to be. Then you place them in the front, not out, not in the front, flat on the floor. The moment you kick up, you will notice that you can either bring your weight really in your elbows or really in your hands, but what you want to do is really distribute the weight all over your forearm so you don't tilt one way and you don't fall over when your weight goes all the way into your hands. This is an experiment that you will have to feel yourself. Then curl your back toes under. Make sure also your elbows don't flip out to the side. You need a good mat that has some grip to do that. And then bring yourself up into a dolphin pose. Step your feet close. What helps to me is to really look and push the floor away with the shoulders, and then bring one leg up. Maybe you don't feel it quite yet, bring it back down and switch the sides. Bring it back down, and after that you might need a rest because that is really intense. So you will build a lot of strength when you practice Pincha every day. You will build strength into your arms, into your core, and you will also build stamina. Now let's go all the way. Push up. And when you're up here, you can play a little bit with the feet, some shapes, woo, or you can fall right out of it. And that's also possible, and that's perfectly fine. I would really like you to really take care of your body and not just kick up randomly. Really feel when you bring that one leg up. Really feel the moment when you can tilt and lift that other leg, rather than just kicking up and falling over and going into a and hurting yourself. Let's do this one more time, or maybe for you it's the 10th time already. That's perfect. Let's do this. Bring it up. It helps to look at the floor. And there, I fell out again. Another thing is to really learn to fall out and not be scared of falling. As you saw here, I demonstrated it so perfectly. I fell to the side. So if you feel like you are gonna tip over, I invite you to fall, or I don't invite you to fall to the side, I'm telling you to fall to the side rather than back. Because it's a more controlled way and you will feel more safe if you can do that. So, you can continue doing your Pincha practice, but for the sake of keeping this video a little bit short, I will continue and just do a couple of twists before we close this video. So bring your feet in front and simply come onto a laying position, on laying on your back. Bring your knees into your chest and breathe. Maybe you need to slow down the breath. So really focus on slowing down the breathing, elongating the exhalations and deepening the inhalations. And then when you're ready, rearrange the hips and drop your legs to the left, looking over to your right. A nice and gentle twist for the spine. Inhale back to center. And exhale, drop them to the right, looking over to your left. And you can always use that other hand, the hand that's on the side of your legs, to help and push down the knees closer to the floor. But I would like you to focus on keeping the shoulders onto the floor rather than bringing the knees to the floor. You can always place a block or a pillow under the knees to help you support your legs. Inhale, come back to center. And exhale, come up to a easy cross-legged position. I want to thank you for practicing Pincha with me today. I hope you did feel in your body a little bit what's going on and you have a better understanding of how to get into it. And I really hope to see you next Sunday for our next video. I wish you a very, very beautiful rest of your day. Namaste.